Hello everybody, Gameplay with AK here, back with another video. In today's video, I remade the Hidden Village base from my previous video. The link is in the description below if you haven't checked that out yet. But this is a lot better. It has basically a keycard entrance, so you can only use a specific item, this book, to get into the base. And it also has an improved exit so that it looks more natural than the other one. So without further ado, let's get into this. So like the last episode, I'm going to be using the same house, except you can see there have been some changes. There's some more grass in the back, with less of a hill right here than before, and this little stone, what seems to be a smaller version of the fireplace. Now if I was in survival, like the other one, I would use this book with the coordinates to the base being right here, and I would throw the book and fall into the base. Now, most of it is the same, like, the dispenser system is still the same, and the ender chest, but that's about it. The chest room has been expanded, because there is more room now, because the end portal, or the nether portal, was moved right here. Only one furnace, but it can be extended along this wall, with scaffolding, like the previous episode's exit. Now I settled for redstone lamps here, powered by levers, so that you don't waste redstone. Now over here, it will give you some insight into what this new system looks like. It has this hopper right here with items. So let's say that I didn't know about this and I accidentally just threw a piece of cobblestone in. It wouldn't open, but it would take up one slot in the minecart right here. So this cleaner is to take that item, walk over here, and just throw that item into lava, unless it's something useful. And that is a area that wasn't there in the previous video. It had a crafting table and furnaces there. As you can see, I removed the enchantment table because it was a level 1, so it wasn't that good, but I kept the ender chest, which I have extra copies of the book in, just in case I lose mine. And I moved the little nether portal over here for the new exit, which is a lot smaller than the old one. And it's a lot easier because you can just go up to the top and click that button to get out. Now there isn't any giant hill right here. It seems to match this, which was already a hill, so it's good. And the piston system is simply one line of grass right here. So let's get into how it's built. Alright, so I'm in my redstone test world right now, and as you can see, I have this small little house right here to replicate that system I just used. Now, since you know how it works, I'm going to come down here to the system. So this right here is just part of the base, so I'll remove it to show you the item sorter. This is not my design, but it was the simplest one I could find. So it's just a minecart with a hopper on a rail on top of a normal hopper, so that the item can be picked up through a block with 2 hoppers facing off to the side with this small item sorter. So it's a comparator with 3 redstone, dust, and a repeater facing into the redstone torch. Now this redstone torch, it locks the hopper from sending more items. So items can't go into this hopper or this hopper. Now in here, I have 4 blocks that no one would probably throw in here, and 41 books with the same name as the one I used. So if you use normal books, it's 41, and then a 42nd book would activate the system, but you can also use 10 signed book and quills, and putting another one also activates the system. So if I go in here, you can see that the dispenser activates, and as you can see on this space, the dispenser is under the ground, and it throws it over a slab in the water. Now because of this, there have been some slight modifications to the dispenser, but it's not too big. So compared to a repeater with redstone going over here, and for the piston door, this is on the bottom, because instead of a chest, we have a dropper. So anything that's not a hopper apparently extends the signal long enough to be sent through. So we have a comparator with a repeater with a redstone signal leading up and around to the piston right here, which is under this block and has cobblestone that drops you into the base. And one thing inside of this small base is just a lectern that tells you what the code is. So if you want to make this for yourself, it's pretty simple if you have enough iron and redstone. Now, if you try to throw a book, just called YouTube, let me just fix that. This system is not going to work because I have the book and quill book in. But if I throw the book and quill book, it opens and I get the item. And like in the actual base, we have the book right here. So this episode was a little shorter than usual because it's basically just a version 2 of something I already reviewed. If you want to see me actually building this, feel free to check out the previous video where I built the original base. It's in the description. So I'm trying to average my videos to about 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe if you already haven't. If you didn't enjoy, feel free to dislike and comment what you would like to see to make your experience more enjoyable. See you in the next video. Goodbye.